Okay, hi guys. I was asked to make this video showing some of the bits and pieces that I've got from Rio Rondo thus far. So I thought I'd start by showing you some of the buckles and the bits and pieces that I've had. Show them on the horse. That's just a little first attempt there that I've had. And then show you some of the other bits and pieces that I also had come through. Whether they'll be any good to you or not, I'm not sure, but I haven't found them to be bad value at all. I've been really pleased with it so far. Okay, so starting off, I'll show you some of the buckles. These buckles have actually come from Utterly Horses, but I think they are the same ones as Rio Rondo's. So I don't know if you can see how tiny that actually is. That's the square one. I've also got some of the rounded version. Okay, and then I've got some of the oval ones as well. These ones do tend to come out a little bit bigger. I only really use them for the traditional scale models, but these ones do come out a bit chunky. But then Horses for Courses, it's whatever you want to do with them. I use them for head collars mainly, not for bridles. I'd use the square ones for the bridles. From Rio Rondo the other day, I had some of these come through. These are the buckle tongues. So I don't know if you can see just that really tiny little loop. Apologies for the quality of my camera. A little tiny loop at the bottom there. So you open that up and you can thread all that through. And that's what I've done on this model here, just to give you a kind of idea of what it looks like. Now, I'm just a novice at this, so this was my first actual attempt at buckle tongue. So we had a bit of a fight the other day. But you can see that straight away it looks much more realistic, and that's actually gone, if I move that, right the way through the back, which I'm hoping that you can see just about. It's gone right the way through the back there. Okay, so that is now actually a proper working buckle, which I'm quite happy about. I've got my little holes in there, which are probably far too tiny for the camera to pick up, but that's now a proper working buckle, which looks brilliant. Very happy with that. Okay, some of the other bits and pieces that I picked up the other day. I had some of these come through because I'm learning, so I'm really trying to have a go at a bit of everything. These are some of the plates that will eventually, once I've learned what I'm doing, go onto a western saddle. So I just got some of the cheap and cheerful ones the other day, so I just got 2 of those just to have a little play with. So again, these are really cheap and plain. And I also got some of these. These are, well, to me they're going to be nameplates, so I'm going to try and learn how to etch into them or scribe some names into them, and they're going to hopefully go on the side of head collars. I have had one little attempt, and the way that I did it, I know that you can punch these through, but I'm really not that great, so what I've tried to do is I just cut the back bits off and I've just glued them on. On the website it said to use super glue, but I just ended up using Duco cement, which I also got from Rio Rondo, and I clipped them on with some bulldog clips, and it stayed on really well, and it looks much better than just a plain leather head collar. It looks really realistic, so I'm quite pleased with that. I also got some, if I can pick them up, western bits. Again, these are just cheap and cheerful ones because I'm only really learning what I'm doing, so I don't really want to spend too much money on something that I haven't got a clue what I'm doing with it. So these are just the basic, plain, cheap and cheerful little western bit. I also got some stud bits as well. Again, teeny tiny. Can we get them out of the pot? There we go. Again, these were just the cheap and cheerful ones. You can get ones that are much more elaborate. These have got a little bit of a design on them, but it's not really that obvious on there. You can just see little bits of glinting of it. Okay, but again, all this is just traditional scale, because at the minute I need to learn what I'm doing with that. Some of the other bits that I got come through as well, I've had an English accessories kit, which I'm really pleased with actually. It's got all the bits and pieces with it, tells you what it makes: bell boots, breastplate, rundown boots, running martingale, open front tendon boots, bloody bloody blah. But I was expecting just a sheet of A4 paper with some quick instructions on it, and that would be it. This has actually come with a proper booklet, which I'm really pleased with. it's got everything in proper details, even sort of how to use your tools and bits at the beginning, like this skiving, which is something that I've just started having a go at. But it's just nice that it's all in there. I just thought it was really good value for money, really. It comes with everything, all its little buckles, all its little bits and pieces, all its little leather bits, all different types of leather, everything that you need, basically. It's an all-in-one kit. And I really like the booklet that it came with. I thought it was really well presented, and for that money. I've also got one of the saddle bits, okay. This is, for me, this is more advanced, so we're going to give this one a bit of a break until I've learned what I'm doing with the other bits. But again, this comes with everything, and I was just really impressed with the way it was presented. Just everything. It's got an actual proper booklet. So really, all you need to do, money-wise, is just buy your bits and pieces. You're not going to have to buy this kit again unless you want to, because it is quite good. It comes with all your bits. It's got your little saddle tray. It's got everything that you need to make what it shows you on the front. One of the other things that I also got was some of this tacky wax for trying to make bridles, bits and pieces, getting the bits to stick. And it seemed quite good. Again, cheap and cheerful. And I also got some of this Duco cement, which I am so impressed with. I normally just buy glue out of hobby shops, but this has come in at sort of, being realistic, this has come in at half the price. Even to have it imported, it's come in at half the price, and it's worked a lot better. Some of the glues that I've had, they've been quite gloopy, and you try to squeeze them out the top, and it just like squeezes everywhere. This one's pretty good, actually. Doesn't seem to run away with me so much, so that's pretty good. So hopefully that's, if I can get the lid back on now, hopefully that's given you a bit of a view as to some of the things that I've bought. Hopefully that's helped you. Thanks very much. Thanks. Bye.